Mr. Anderson, and I'm the creator behind Barbara Unleashed, the comic book series that was also educational. But we decided to go one step further. We've decided to make an educational workbook called the DESiRE Index Dynamic Building Edition, which will give you educational materials and ways to fill out your expectations, your wants, your needs from your partner. It'll tell you about dangerous things not to try, dangerous places not to visit with certain things, how to negotiate, all the things you'll need in your dynamic with explanations, with information, with risk profiles so you guys can talk about what risks are acceptable in your dynamic, triggers and emotions in play, implements you want to use. This is also not only going to be comic book size as a workbook, but it will also be this amazing playbook. That's right, we're making you a playbook in a binder. We're going to print these sheets for you, put them in protective plastic sheets so you guys can fill all these out, take notes. We're going to give you some extra sheets so you can keep up with us, because there will be a subscription service where you can print things out, and a kinky annex with information. Give you some scrap paper just so as you're doing something, you can take down some quick notes and then transfer them into your very own notebook. This is available now, as well as past issues of the Barbara Unleashed series. So come join us in this campaign. Thank you for 7 years of backing here on Kickstarter. And this is now live on Kickstarter. I'm excited to have you guys join in on what should be one of my most, I would say, prolific works ever. So I'm really excited about this one. 7 years, man. 7 years of working on this. It's no small thing to work on something for 7 years and constantly be able to grow and change as the project is there. You can find the project, by the way, to go on to barbaraunleashed.com. This is now live. We have 20 days left. We're only doing a short campaign. If you're into kink, I definitely suggest this. It's got some great information. This is supposed to be a workbook to work out the kinks of your desires and dynamics. It is probably one of the most ambitious projects I've ever undertaken, believe it or not. And I am pretty excited about it. And I'm really hoping I can get a lot of you to come on board with me. Excuse me. And be part of something that will educate. It's not always the easiest thing to promote a title like this because, of course, there's going to be some issues on the journey, and that has a lot to do with the way people perceive certain things. So this is not one of the easier projects to promote. It's not something that people just kind of go with. Instead, despite all the way the covers are, I feel and have seen pressure because I'm trying to talk about something in an educational way. It is just how it is, unfortunately. I hope that you guys, if you have a kink interest or interest in kink, that you join us on this journey. So with that said, I am going to show off some of this Kickstarter for you all to see, and we're going to allow you a look at it. So here we go. Remember, what you saw in the video is just a prototype. Here are some of the many different topics that we're going to cover in the book, and it's just a few. There's so many more. I felt like listing all would be almost overwhelming. This is our old look, and you get a little tease of some things that we're kind of making more room. It's definitely, and you saw in the video. If you haven't watched the video, you should watch the video. It'll show you that if you get to there and you're coming on late, this is Barbara Unleashed. These are all the items that are going to make the workbook itself. So much information. It's been 7 years of information, in fact, and you can get all the older comics as well. This is Barbara Unleashed at her as a franchise. This is the first time that we're going away from fiction. So the book that you'll wind up getting will be written entirely by me or anyone else who might be someone who comes in and joins us. So I'm excited to hear what you guys think. There are many different comic books available for it. This was meant to be just a quick live. So I appreciate that. And I'm going to let you all go to Barbara Unleashed to check it out. And I hope that you decide to take the journey with me and learn something more about the desires you have and maybe help you build a dynamic that you've always wanted.